Have you ever stepped into your backyard, hoping to relax with a cup of coffee, only to realize your neighbors have a clear view of everything you're doing? It's uncomfortable, it ruins the peace, and it makes your backyard feel like a stage instead of a retreat. Most of us want a private outdoor space, somewhere quiet, shaded, and completely our own. Now imagine this instead. You step outside and you're surrounded by a thick, living green wall. No awkward eye contact, no staring over fences. It's just privacy, shade, and a backyard that actually feels like a sanctuary. That's exactly what we're building today. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 powerful trees that can completely transform your backyard privacy. I'll break down how fast they grow, how much care they really need, and which climates they thrive in. And trust me, you'll want to stay until the end, because tree number 5 grows so fast it almost feels unreal. Welcome back to the channel, where we keep gardening simple, practical, and realistic. Before we dive in, let me know in the comments where you're watching from. Your location matters when it comes to choosing the right trees. And if you want more no-nonsense garden tips like this, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. At the end of this video, I'll compare all 5 trees side by side and share which one I personally recommend the most. Let's get into it. Plant number 1, Green Giant Arborvitae. Green Giant Arborvitae is widely regarded as one of the most dependable privacy trees you can plant, and that reputation didn't come from hype. It came from performance. This tree grows tall, thick, and uniform, forming a dense evergreen wall that blocks unwanted views year-round. Once established, it grows at an impressive rate while still maintaining a clean, structured shape. One of the biggest reasons Green Giant works so well for privacy is its density. Unlike many fast-growing trees that leave gaps or thin out at the base, this tree stays full from top to bottom. That means no awkward see-through sections and no need to constantly replant to fill holes along your property line. Green Giant Arborvitae is also extremely adaptable. It tolerates heat, cold, wind, and a wide range of soil types. Whether your soil is sandy, clay-heavy, or somewhere in between, this tree adjusts instead of struggling. Once its roots are established, it becomes drought-tolerant and requires very little attention beyond basic watering in its early years. Another major advantage is low maintenance. Green Giant does not require frequent pruning to look good or stay effective. Left alone, it naturally grows straight and evenly, which makes it ideal for homeowners who want privacy without turning yard work into a full-time job. For long-term, reliable backyard screening, this tree is hard to beat. Plant number 2, Leyland cypress. Leyland cypress is often chosen by homeowners who want privacy as fast as possible, and for good reason. This tree is known for its rapid growth rate, quickly shooting upward and outward to create a tall, thick barrier between you and neighboring properties. When speed matters, Leyland cypress delivers results sooner than most other privacy trees. What sets Leyland cypress apart is how aggressively it fills space. It doesn't just grow tall, it expands wide enough to block sightlines effectively, making it ideal for large yards, open landscapes, or areas where fences alone feel insufficient. When planted in a row, it creates a wall-like effect that dramatically changes how a backyard feels. Despite its fast growth, Leyland cypress doesn't demand constant care. Once established, it handles dry spells reasonably well and adapts to various soil conditions. It thrives when given space to grow naturally, without excessive pruning or shaping, which makes it suitable for homeowners who want quick results without high maintenance. However, spacing is key with this tree. When planted correctly, Leyland cypress becomes a powerful privacy solution. When overcrowded, it can struggle. With proper planning, though, it transforms exposed yards into secluded outdoor spaces faster than almost any other option on this list. Plant number 3, Eastern red cedar. Eastern red cedar is one of the most underrated privacy trees in North America, even though it has been doing this job naturally for centuries. This tree grows thick, rugged, and dependable, forming a natural privacy barrier that looks less manicured and more like a true landscape feature. Once established, it creates a solid visual screen that blends into its surroundings instead of looking planted. One of the biggest strengths of Eastern red cedar is toughness. And this tree thrives where many others struggle. Poor soil, rocky ground, drought, wind. Eastern red cedar tolerates all of it. It doesn't demand rich soil or constant feeding, which makes it perfect for homeowners who don't want to fight their land to make privacy work. Another major advantage is longevity. Unlike fast-growing trees that burn out or thin with age, Eastern red cedar matures slowly but steadily, becoming denser and more effective over time. Its branches stay full lower down the trunk, which is critical for blocking sightlines at eye level, where privacy actually matters. Eastern red cedar also provides year-round coverage. As an evergreen, it keeps its foliage through winter, meaning your privacy doesn't disappear when leaves fall. For people who want a durable, low-input tree that improves with age, this one quietly outperforms flashier options. Plant number 4, hybrid willow. Hybrid willow is the tree people turn to when privacy isn't a long-term dream, but an urgent need. This tree is famous for its explosive growth rate, often adding several feet of height in a single growing season once established. For exposed backyards where neighbors' windows, decks, or fences feel uncomfortably close, hybrid willow delivers visible change fast. What truly sets hybrid willow apart is how quickly it forms a visual barrier. When planted in rows, so the branches grow upward and outward at the same time, locking together to create a thick, living wall. This isn't a tree that takes a decade to feel useful. Within a short time, open sightlines begin to disappear, and the backyard starts to feel enclosed and protected. Hybrid willow is also extremely forgiving. It tolerates poor soil, uneven watering, and even aggressive pruning. In fact, cutting it back often encourages thicker regrowth, making it even more effective as a privacy screen. And this resilience makes it ideal for homeowners who want results without delicate care routines. However, this tree rewards planning. Because it grows so fast, it needs space to spread naturally. When given room, hybrid willow becomes one of the most powerful tools for fast backyard privacy, transforming open land into a secluded outdoor space faster than almost any other tree. Plant number 5, Nellie R. Stevens Holly, Nellie R. Stevens Holly is the tree you choose when you want privacy that looks intentional, elegant, and permanent. Unlike some fast-growing trees that feel wild or temporary, this holly grows thick, structured, and polished, making it perfect for homeowners who care about both privacy and appearance. One of its biggest strengths is density. Nellie R. Stevens Holly forms a naturally full canopy that blocks sight lines at eye level, exactly where privacy matters most. Its branches grow tight and layered, leaving very few gaps, which means you don't need to plant as many trees to achieve solid coverage. This tree is also highly adaptable. It tolerates heat, cold, wind, and a wide range of soil conditions. Once established, it becomes drought-tolerant and low-maintenance, requiring minimal pruning to maintain its shape. For people who want long-term privacy without constant upkeep, this is a major advantage. Another benefit is year-round coverage. As an evergreen, Nellie R. Stevens Holly keeps its foliage through winter, ensuring your privacy doesn't disappear when deciduous trees lose their leaves. Over time, it becomes not just a screen, but a permanent landscape feature that adds structure, value, and seclusion to your backyard. Now that you've seen all 5 trees side by side, here's the honest comparison. If your goal is speed above everything else, the hybrid willow and Leyland cypress clearly win. They fill space fast and give you privacy sooner than most people expect. If you want rugged, low-maintenance reliability, Eastern red cedar stands out because it thrives where other trees struggle and gets better with age. Nellie R. Stevens Holly brings a more refined look, offering dense, year-round privacy while still looking intentional and well-designed. But if I had to choose one tree above all the others, the one I personally prefer and recommend most often is green giant arborvitae. It strikes the best balance between fast growth, long-term durability, low maintenance, and year-round coverage. It doesn't demand constant pruning, it fills in evenly from top to bottom, and it holds up well across a wide range of conditions. For most backyards, it simply does the job without drama. If this video helped you think differently about backyard privacy, subscribe to the Daily Plant Life for more practical, no-stress gardening advice. This channel is all about making gardening simpler, smarter, and realistic for real people. Drop a comment and let me know which tree you choose for your yard and where you're watching from. I'll see you in the next one.